In this live stream, I'm going to show you everything you can do with the graphic design degree, along with the 10 career paths you can take. Hi, if you're new, I'm Bradley, the CEO, owner, and head designer of the graphic design marketing firm BDesign. And we help with anything from print design to online design. So if you need any design help, just message us. We have a link to our email down in the description below. Let's dive into the lesson. The road to career success looks different for everyone. After some thought, you're starting to realize that a career in graphic design might be the right path for you. But before you commit the time and the money it takes to acquire a formal education, you want to know what your job prospects will look like after graduation. Somewhat, can you do a graphic design degree anyway? You might think there is just a single answer, but graphic designer, the options are much more varied than that. One of the beautiful aspects of studying graphic design is the wide variety of jobs one can pursue after receiving a graphic design degree, says graphic designer and art director Amy Lewin. I never wanted to be too specialized in my career. I crave variety in design and love switching up my style and working on a range of projects. Graphic design education imparts useful skills and can utilize in a variety of careers. When you know a bit more about what graphic design majors learn, you'll see what we mean. What do you learn in a graphic design program? You'll learn anything from motion graphics, animation, design theory, project management, and portfolio development, or some of the main learning objectives in Madison Media Institute graphic design program. Courses like the digital design, introduction to design, design of publication, will teach a broad base of knowledge that would be useful all across business and marketing fields. Like brand identity design and motion graphics are examples of specialized courses that provide more specific skills valued in the industry. Overall, students in these programs should be equipped with technical design skills as well as useful project management and general business knowledge. I remember I learned a bit of Adobe Flash in design school because I wanted to broaden my skill set, says Gabe Ruin, co-founder of Turn Agency. I also picked up basic animation skills and found myself more marketable going after my first job because I had a bit more than the baseline graphic design education, Ruin says. The digital aspects of graphic design education are extremely important. Everything happens on screen, Ruin says. I like to think most graphic design programs these days focus time and energy on the digital side of design, while being a generalist in this sense can be super versatile. In many careers, students who prefer to focus on a special area can also make use of the passion. If you see yourself enjoying a niche area of design in branding, package design, environmental design, UI or UX, or web design, textile, illustration, or Photoshop, etc., then go for it, Lewin says. She advises students to pursue what they actually want to be doing on the job. For example, it took Lewin some time and experience to realize she wasn't interested in UI or UX or web design and didn't need to scramble to learn additional coding skills. If you don't see yourself specializing in one area, Lewin suggests remaining open to all opportunities to get experience and learn more about what you like and what you'd rather not spend your time on. The industry is versatile enough to give you plenty of choices. Number 10. Popular graphic design career opportunities. But what are some of those choices specifically? We used real-time job analyst software to examine over 150,000 job positions seeking graduates of graphic design programs. This is definitely not a cohesive list of what you can do with a graphic design degree, only a representation of positions where employers are targeting graphic design majors. Let's take a look at a breakdown of some of the most common positions seeking candidates with a graphic design degree. Graphic designers develop graphics and layouts of product illustrations, company logos, websites, and more. This job title can cover a huge range of duties in a huge range of industries. So, what does that look like in practice? Ruin worked as a graphic designer at a technology magazine, creating magazine layouts, some advertising, print production, and a bit of web design. Lewin worked as a senior graphic designer at a video game publishing company, designing and art directing video game titles. I worked as everything from designing the campaign art used on packaging to concepting and art directing the Just Dance 2019 commercial, says Lewin. Career path number 2 is a creative director. A creative directors determine the creative vision of a project. They make sure the overall aesthetic, and cohesive look stays on track by leading their team through the steps of creating something, whether that is a tangible product like a video game, film, magazine, or something more abstract like an advertising campaign or brand identity. The job involves managing skills, leadership, and other budgeting and time management abilities, as well as a creative vision. When Rowan worked as an associate creative director at a digital ad agency, his work involved concepting with a copywriter partner, pitching and presenting ideas, and leading a team of designers and art directors while still taking part in a visual design. Career path number 3. User experience UX designer. A UX designer works to make products, process, and service seamlessly, enjoyable, and intuitive for users. They think about how the product feels, how users will use it. They ensure the product flows from one step to the next. UX designers might run user tests, refine any bumps or confusions in the process. This career involves tons of out-of-the-box thinking, creative intuition, and a natural appreciation for smooth design. This design displaying is often found in web design, where organizations are placing an increased emphasis on ensuring their website designs are both visually appealing and simple to use. While user experience design has been around for much longer, Bruin notes that the role of UX designer really started to grow in popularity around 10 years ago. When that happened, many of his fellow graphic design classmates transitioned into UX careers. This is an excellent role for technology-savvy designers, as it often requires a blend of design and web technology skills. Career path number 4, if you get a graphic design degree. User interface UI designer. UI design is often considered a subset of UX design and has similar overall goals. User interface designers focus on how the product is laid out. They design each screen and each page, ensuring that the layout visually works with the overall path a UX designer has charted. UI designers design each screen or page a user interacts with, ensuring that the UI visually communicates the path a UX designer charts. They might decide where contact should go on an analytics dashboard or what tools make the most sense for the user navigating a page. They also pay close attention to style cohesive and ensure the product remains consistent. The fifth career path you can take with a graphic design degree is production artist. A production artist take over the hands on steps of production, whether that's graphics, film, art, or other formats. They upload and ensure the accuracy of design files throughout the last stages of development. The job is equal parts design and computer application skill. Production artists might suggest improvements in the work they are finishing, as well as making final touches like scaling, cropping, retouching, and repositioning. If you start as a junior designer at an agency or as a production artist, you'll get to work alongside a dozen people in strategy, technology, development, animation, data, UX, and analytics, and more. Positions like this can really help you get exposure to the variety of jobs out there. You might find that you really enjoy a particular part of the process, or if you stick with pure visual design, you'll be a stronger designer for having worked alongside these related specialists. The sixth career path is product developer. Product developers indicate lead and manage the creation of products. They can work on so many different things that their job duties will vary widely, but generally tasks include performing industry research, creating illustrations, presenting the product to employers or stakeholders, and contributing to the development process. This role might go hand in hand with graphic design. Damian Cunningham is a senior graphic designer and product developer at Find Me a Gift. It's my favorite because the role is varied, allowing me to work across various departments and on several different tasks, Cunningham says. I could be creating digital marketing material on one day and then producing packaging for print or designing a new product the other. Moving on to number 7, art director. Art directors take charge of the visual style and content in magazines, newspapers, product packaging, and movie and television productions. They create, design, and direct other artists to develop each contributing piece. They work closely with their employees and employers and also clients to cast an artistic vision that that meets objectives and available budget and desired impact. Ruan worked as an art director at a few digital advertising agencies, doing visual design for websites and online advertising campaigns. This role was a highlight in his career path. It was so exciting and inspiring at the time, Ruan says. Big brands and high-profile work. Looks lots of energy and, as it turned out, a great networking frenzy that has led to relationships that I now rely on for my own agency business. The 8th career path you can take with a graphic design degree is marketing specialist. Marketing specialists collect and analyze data on target customers, initiate marketing campaigns, measure effectiveness of marketing attempts, and create strategies to promote their company and its goods or services. As you'll probably notice, many of these graphic design careers fall under the larger umbrella of marketing. Cunningham says more graphic designers should consider job titles in the marketing category with the unique expertise they offer. The role tends to require someone that is multi-skilled, that can work across many areas of design, as someone that will push themselves and learn new skills, Cunningham says. A marketing career allows designers to apply their skills to a huge assortment of tasks like digital and print graphics, branding, and social media. This keeps things exciting and also offers many options for the future's careers. Number 9, multimedia artist or animator. Multimedia artists and animators design complex graphics and animation using computer animation or modeling programs. They think about story development, visual impact, and platforms to create media content that will meet their employers' objectives. More brands and organizations are looking to increase their online presence. In 2019, because according to video influencers, by the end of 2019, the internet will be 90% video. And that's been a boom for graphic designers with animation and motion graphic skills. Number 10, freelancer. While it's not a unique design job in its own right, but most of the job titles I've mentioned can be performed as a freelancer. Designers who have some experience on their resume, a stunning portfolio of work, or expertise in niche areas of design like marketing and graphics could build a career finding freelance projects. But freelancing is also excellent as a side gig. that can bring in some extra cash and boost your expertise. Ruin says he worked on side projects like small clients throughout his career on a huge range of project types. There's a lot of figure it out as you go in freelancing. And the continuing education is highly beneficial, Rowan says. In Rowan's case, working in many different areas built up to him co-founding his own design agency and becoming a business owner. Designers who spend time freelancing will likely learn valuable skills in communication, attracting clients, and managing time and budgets. These things can one day apply to even bigger entrepreneurial ventures. So, what can you do with a graphic design degree? Graphic design is so profoundly versatile that your imagination and your passion for the work can take it almost anywhere. As an undergrad, I never would have imagined my trajectory would provide me with so many opportunities, Lewin says. I've worked on package designs for video game titles, branding projects for small businesses, print collateral for pharmaceutical companies, online and retail marketing advertisements, organized photo shoots, and art-directed TV commercials. Lauren's biggest piece of advice for aspiring designers is to never settle in a role. If you are unhappy, there is more out there. So keep trying and keep looking for what inspires you. You can take your graphic design foundation and apply it to any creative project on any platform using any media or technology, Ruin says. The principles of design are always top of mind, and the educational background can serve you well in any number of specialties. Well, that's what you can do with a graphic design degree, along with the 10 career paths you can take. If you got value and you would like to find more content like this, be sure to subscribe, like, and smash that notification bell. And don't forget, if you dream it, we at BDesign can help you design it, rather if that's a digital or print design. We're here to help you. See you next week. Bye.